Our place. A Reddit April Fool's thing where there's a huge canvas and people can draw over it with a limited palette. Alone, individuals aren't able to do much. But when together, amazing artworks can be made. A lot of people come together usually to form flags, giving representation to their country. This is the story of our Pakistan. On the 1st of April, our place started yet again, bringing people together. A few Pakistanis decided to band together to make a space for Pakistan. So a Discord was made to gather and give representation to Pakistan. It all started with this one sticker. The first step to any artwork on our place is to decide on a place to draw. A nice place near Turkey was suggested and soon approved. It was time to start the mission. However, not all was smooth. It was riddled with bugs and a few people couldn't even see the canvas. However, despite the technical challenges, efforts were made to construct the flag. A few people saw something unusual appear, but didn't think much of it. Just some chap accidentally placing orange pixels, I suppose. Finding the approach of placing one pixel after every 5 minutes not fast enough. One man even tried to cheat. Who am I kidding though? Everyone cheated. Despite the issues, their coordination was well and success didn't feel that much out of reach. The pressure was high. Some people forgot what the flag is even like. Honestly, I don't blame them. The flag is hard as rock to make. The orange, however, didn't disappear as hoped. Is it an attack from some intelligence agency? Is NSA onto us? People were suspecting the attacks to be from one of our own Desi community. Maybe it's the Indians? Behold, almost done. A place for Pakistan. Everyone rejoiced. People celebrated. Plans were being made to expand the territory. However, the orange was not going away. It grew stronger, and some people took it upon themselves to find the cause of it. It appeared that the Indian brothers didn't fancy the Pakistani flag. The despair was real and all hope lost. The morale was as low as it could be. The topic of the aforementioned bots was brought up again. Everyone seems to be using those to draw. However, setting one of these up isn't that simple, so people were confused with all of the computer stuff. Discouraged but patriotic, some people stuck up together to learn the way of the bots and spin some up. Others decided to go and try later, determined but sleepy. It was day 2. People found a place beneath the D-brand logo and decided that it was a good place to start. Hope was high, and people were determined to make it through this time. Not a huge flag, but a flag nevertheless. It felt like someone was trying to communicate with us. This 8 already had a claim to this area. However, Pakistani people were already fed up with the orange bullies. This will now be Pakistani land. People were in awe of what India achieved within a short time. They had made their presence known. Victory was as close as it could be. However, celebrations were made too early. The enemy had not given up. They were as determined as they were before. The orange, now turned saffron, was a planned lethal attack, equivalent to poisonous gas, an illegal but an effective war tactic. The battle was not over. Victory was ours. They were overconfident. They had the numbers. They mocked our feeble attempts to have any presence on the canvas. The disappointment was immense, and for a while, it felt feeble to even try. But the Pakistanis, they now had a goal. It was do or die. Show the saffron that we aren't so weak. So recruitments were made, and for a while, things seemed to be better. They faced the bots head-on and they were starting to win. Have they done it? Is Pakistan stronger than the bots? This was the question everyone had in their minds at the moment. Pakistan was in the bag. Celebrations everywhere. For once, unity prevailed. The goal is now extremely simple. Keep Pakistan in the bag. But people slipped, got distracted by expansions and let pride take over. Before long, the saffron was back. The horrors of war were felt by the people, being surrounded everywhere with no path to success. It was terrible. And then, it was the end. Victory to the saffron. It was day 3, and the community was as disorganized as it could be. Seeing the massive expansions, any side of green now had claims of it being Pakistani territory. A green location was selected but then soon enough lost. Another green territory was selected but apparently Saudi Arabia was making their flag on it already. So Saudi Arabia was accidentally helped and a new land had to be located. It was a waste of resources. A third green area was selected, but guess what? It was yet another false hope. It was a land for the Jets logo, whatever Jets is. After much debate, a place was decided upon, and a flag was made above a huge red heart. An ugly flag, but a Pakistani flag. People expanded below to make a second flag on the border of the heart. People had high hopes this time. They were safe and had the manpower. How could it have been so simple, though? It was time to defend the flag from saffron yet again. Throughout this journey, attempts were made to have allies, but many of these friendships broke away with time. Being outnumbered and having to defend a huge area. The goal wasn't so simple when the enemy is eager to fight. It started to slip away yet again, and slip away it did. It was day 4. By this point, many people really were tired. 3 days worth of hard labor with nothing to show for. It's not easy. Many people questioned if a Pakistani flag could be made or should be made. Some people suggested building Pakistani monuments instead. But nothing major happened. An even smaller flag was made somewhere, but quickly destroyed. The plans for monuments? That was a fluke. No location or specific art piece was ever agreed upon. Some people were still lingering onto the false flag hope. Most deployed bots or people that did manage to succeed had something in common. A good leadership which severely lacked for the Pakistani flag. People who managed to stay had bots that auto-selected where to place the artwork and what artwork was placed. However, no such central working bot or protocol was placed here. People made flags wherever and whenever, using whatever bot they find. In the end, only a 10x4 flag could survive. The only thing that came out of this was a sense of unity and pride for people. Our place was over, and the canvas was turned blank slowly. It was drawn over with white by the same people who were coloring it moments ago. The group was kept alive. People made bonds. Some were even brought together by this wonderful event. And others were distracted and led some astray. Pictures of cats were shared and the community enjoyed, optimistic for the next opportunity. And this was the story of a small community attempting to make a flag. Thank you for watching.